Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present our field trip to Zoo Negara BIO330. So the animal that I will choose is spotted deer or rusa bintik. So here is our group member. Myself is Faris Faisal bin Ahmad Ani and my partner Amirul Rahman bin Osman. So we will prepare this video to Miss Nur Tabitah Syah Nasir. So here is our content. We have introduction, distribution, ecology, niche of spotted deer, important to community and adaptation. Here are the picture that we take at the spotted deer location, and you can see the video that we record. Here are the picture. So the introduction about the spotted deer. The spotted deer, scientifically known as Axis is a beautiful and distinctive species of deer found in the Indian subcontinent and Sri Lanka. The physical characteristic of spotted deer are medium-sized deer with male and typically larger than female. They have a slender body, long leg, and elegant posture. Male deer have athlete then branch out, while female look athlete together. The characteristic white spot on their coat serve as excellent camouflage in the dappled light of their natural habitat. For the habitat, spotted deer are adaptable to various habitats including forest, grassland, scrubland, and open woodland. They thrive in both tropical and subtropical regions and can be found in diverse environments. For distribution of spotted deer, also known as the cheetah or axis deer, has a wide distribution across the Indian subcontinent and Sri Lanka. The spotted deer has significant distribution across the Indian subcontinent, including India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Its adaptability to different habitats has allowed it to thrive in diverse environments, making it recognizable and iconic species in the region.
We move to the ecology of the spotted deer. Spotted deer ecology includes their interaction with the environment and other species and their place in the ecosystem. We move to the habitat, social structure, and the feeding behavior of the spotted deers. The spotted deer can be found in the forests, open scrubland, and woodland habitats. In terms of their social structures, the spotted deer exhibited social behaviors and perform in herd composed of female deers and younglings, which is fawns. During mating seasons, the stags will establish territories in order to compete for female deer mating partners. Next, we will move to the feeding behaviors. For spotted deer, they are herbivore species and consume vegetation, which consists of green grass, leaf, and fruits. For the reproduction aspects, during the mating season, the male stag will sign the female deer like showing sign of roaring, walking parallelly, and display antler in order to attract female deer to mating. Then, during birth, female deer will give birth of the single fawn or twin fawn. This female deer will protect them until they become independent deer that can survive on themselves. For the predators of the spotted deer, this consists of carnivore species such as tigers, leopards, and dogs, which is Asian wild dogs. For the niche of the rusa bintik or the spotted deer, in terms of the habitat shaping, the spotted deer will impact on environment through their feeding habits and grazing habits. While in terms of the host to the parasites, numerous parasites such as lice and licks will inhabit in the spotted deer to make them as the host for them.
So what important to community? The spotted deer, also known as the cheetah or axis deer, is important to the community in several ways. First, we have cultural significance. Spotted deer are a part of the local cultural history and traditional belief added into them. Next is ecotourism and recreation. They present change for local communities to gain from tourism income by being present in national park, wildlife reserve, and other protected places. So we have ecological balance. Spotted deer play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance within their habitat. As herbivore, they regulate plant population through selective browsing, preventing overgrowth of clustering plant species and maintaining vegetation diversity. So for wildlife education, spotted deer are valuable teaching resources, especially for educational institutions, natural preserves, and organizations dedicated to protecting wildlife. Adaptation. The spotted deer, also known as the cheetah or Axis deer, has several adaptations that help it thrive in its environment. So for coat color and pattern, the spotted deer is a coat color and pattern. The reddish brown or golden brown fur with white spot provide camouflage in the doplet light of their forest habitat. The spot break up the deer outline, making it blend into its surrounding and making it harder to predator to detect. Alertness and vigilance. Spotted deer have adapted to be highly alert and vigilant animals. They have large, well-developed ears that can rotate to detect sound from various directions. Their eyes are positioned on the side of their head, providing a wide field of vision to spot their potential threat. For the reproductive strategy, spotted deer have a reproductive adaptation that aid in their survival. Males develop antlers which they use for combat during mating season to establish dominance and secure breeding rights. Females exhibit adaptation for protecting and nurturing their young. Dietary adaptation. Spotted deer are a herbivore with adaptation that aid in their feeding habitat. They have a specialized detection that enable efficient grazing and browsing. Their teeth are adapted for grinding and chewing plant material, allowing them to consume a wide variety of vegetation, including grasses, leaves, and fruit. This adaptation helps them employ different food sources in their environment. So, agile and graceful movement. Spotted deer are well adapted for swift and agile movement. They have slender bodies and long legs, which enable them to move quickly through their forest habitat and navigate challenging terrain. Their ability to leap and jump with grace allow them to clear obstacles and escape from predators effectively. So, this adaptation of the spotted deer have evolved over time to ensure their survival and reproductive success in their specific habitat. Each adaptation contribute to their ability to evade predator, find food, thrive in their ecological niche.